Is it generally safe to eat 70–90 grams of sugar per day just from fruit? I have a love for fruit of all kinds, but mainly strawberries. And am curious if eating as much fruit as I do is unhealthy for me. The best way of eating sugar is that 90 grams of sugar. By the time you ingest that much sugar except bananas, because they are quite calorie-dense for a fruit, you will have ingested a lot of fiber, vitamins and such. If you really have a sweet tooth, it's better to satisfy your cravings with fruit, rather than pastry, sweets or any other sugar derivatives. Are you overestimating your intake, or are you genuinely eating 10 cups of strawberries a day? Never stop eating fruit. Balance is key. Look at your overall diet over a few days. You can overeat anything. Nobody has mentioned that it's not ideal for your teeth. So I will. 90 grams of sugar amount to almost 1.5 kilograms of strawberries. That's a lot. Strawberries are pretty acidic, so they erode enamel even if you disregard the sugar they contain. Pair that with the fact that you chow through almost a hectogram of pure sugars every single day, and you're well on your way to sponsoring your dentist's next vacation. I'd tone it down a bit with the snacking. These comments got me thinking as I start on my second pound of cherries. Nah. That's extra good for you. Fiber, water, mineral content all come along with that sugar. Also, the composition of fruit is different than, let's say, table sugar, which is pure sucrose and not easily metabolized. Keep it up, thumbs up. It's fine. Hopes are I'm on Weight Watchers and fruits are no point foods. Meaning I can eat as much fresh fruit as I want, and I do. I follow one fitness guy and he said never count the sugar in fruits and berries. Do you know anyone who got fat from eating too much fruits and berries? Trauma nurse here. The sugar in fruit is metabolized in a different way than the sugar in candy, for example. Fruit is fine. I've been trying to lose weight and do some bodybuilding. Was eating just rice and oats for my carbs. 150 grams of carbs was my goal. Lost weight, but energy was down quite a bit. I've switched to just fruit for my carbs, about 100 grams, and I feel much better with loads more energy. And am still losing weight. Just listen to your body, it will tell you if it's working well or not with what you eat. About teeth I can't comment on as I ate like crap for years, so I already had bad teeth. Fruit is definitely better than all the soda I was drinking. Try and keep to 2–3 servings of fruit and under 50 grams sugar per day from all sources. Up your vegetable intake. Well, it depends. Like, did you harvest it? Or just a big need for something sweet? Or are you having a tough, stressful time? 2 cups of fruits day is recommended. Aside from fruit, 24 grams of sugar for women. At 5 total sugar content by weight. That's 1.6 kilograms day of strawberries to consume 80 grams of sugar. Bogus. Safe. I mean, it's not dangerous. Sugar is not particularly healthy though. My only suggestion would be to mix up the berries to derive a wider variety of nutrients. I say eat as much fruit as you like. Fruits are whole foods with great carbs. Natural sugars that can satiate sugar cravings so you don't turn to junk food. And lots of fiber and vitamins that your body loves. Yellow heart. Nope, I'm summers I eat 5 mangoes a day. Still managed to lose the weight. Fruits are not same as table sugar, they don't spike insulin like sugar. Fructose is not your liver's friend. Check out the science of fructose. It is generally safe to eat 70–90 grams of sugar per day from fruit. Fruits contain natural sugars that are healthier than added sugars found in processed foods. However, it is important to remember that eating a balanced diet with a variety of foods is key to good health. Look up Freely the Banana Girl. Shush has spent her whole life on this question. 90 grams of sugar is fairly excessive. I would say that 50–70 grams should be the limit. Literally not an issue at all. Fruit is fundamental to a healthy whole foods, plant-based diet. Look up Dr. Neil Barnard and Campbell. No one gets fat from eating fruit. Too much sugar for your teeth. Otherwise it would be fine. I have been eating several pounds of fruit every day for years and so far I am fine. Apart from the occasional upset stomach. It depends on your overall health. Have you had your A1C tested? In general, that is a lot of sugar. If it was just a few times a week, it would be better than eating that much every day. I limit my daily carb intake to 1 mole equivalent of glucose. That is 180 grams. All sources including mono, di, oligo, and polysaccharides. I recommend you approach your diet from the same perspective. Moreover, fructose, the principal sugar in fruits, is thought to specifically play a role in development of obesity and metabolic syndrome. So, no. You could quadruple this. Too much of anything is unhealthy. Switch it up. Big difference between sugar and added sugar. Added sugar is industrial sugar and is not good for you at all, but sugar is fine because it naturally occurs in the substance. The keto community would disagree. Too much insulin spikes. Much better than refined sugar, but still too much of any good thing is not good. The body doesn't process sugar from fruit or processed sugar any different. The upside to getting it through fruit is that you get other healthy nutrients from it. The daily intake for added sugars is something like 30 grams, but the NHS doesn't count fruit in this. Sure, just burn the kcal. Of course, since it comes from natural sources. I mean bro, no one is forcing you to eat that much fruit. Tears of joy, I'd say it's the healthiest option of sugar intake, but 90 grams is a lot. Didn't Steve Jobs suffer from this? Sugar is never good all the time, no matter what form it's in. That being said, the healthiest things are just simply not eating. Stay under 1500 calories for men, 1200 for women day. I went back to eating how I used to eat. I never used to eat breakfast and only a very light or no lunch. I have never felt better, but before that I tried a healthy lunch of an apple or some berries. I felt fine, but I thought I could improve my overall feeling. I think for me personal fruits are fine if eaten a few times a week. Not every day. I encourage you to read 801010 by Douglas Graham or Mucusless Diet by Arnold Ehret. Is it generally safe to eat 70–90 grams of fruit per day just from sugar? As long as the sugar comes from fruit and you don't have any issue with blood sugar balances, you're good. Sugar in itself isn't bad. What is bad is empty calories. Empty calories are things that have very little nutritional value, like cookies and crisps. High calories foods like nuts and fruit full of vitamins, and minerals and fibers and other good stuff. I guess I'll have to start eating more fruit, and less donuts. Darn. How much sugar ideal to consume at max, and which is the safest sweetener?